There we go. Music paused. Alright, so we're in chapter 5. I took a brief look last night to see how many chapters there were, and I'm not going to finish this tonight. There's no way. So we're going to get as close as we can, and we will see if I will stream tomorrow night or not. And so Spooktober is going to bleed into Spookvember, I guess. We shall see how that goes. And maybe we'll finish it tomorrow night. We'll see how far we get. There you go, Riverside Institute. So we woke up, we started off, we ended last night's stream in an asylum after escaping, or almost escaping, really, a cavern that was collapsing. And we saw Charles Hawkins very much alive and very much half squid. Half Cthulhu-like person. So, yeah, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll find out more about him later on. Also, Officer Bradley appears to still be alive. So that's a thing. We saw him get stabbed quite violently by Charles Hawkins. So we will see how that plays out. I'm fairly confident Bradley is a Cthulhu resurrection thing, creature. And we've just been captured, essentially, and taken away. So that is what I think. So we should wake up here in the asylum. Still a little bit choked up. I'm better than I was yesterday. I can breathe a bit better. My throat is a little bit. You'll hear me clear my throat a little bit. Like that. So that was Dr. Fuller, if I recall correctly.
He's having a seizure.
And you'll see her face change into a Cthulhu face at one point. I remember that from yesterday. I think it's here. Yep, there it is.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Move the microphone.
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
Oh, Dad. He killed you.
He did. We saw him get very, very killed.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
Again, I don't like the way he says friend. I feel like he's not my friend anymore. Okay, so that's the scene we saw last night. And then we shortly finished the stream here. So, let's
What happened to me?
the hell is this?
Where am I?
Some gas? What else is there? Ooh. What's happening here? Can I get out?
You have to come with us.
No.
No, please. I
Ooh.
can't leave here.
Can't escape.
No choice,
No.
Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't
Hey,
understand.
how come he got a writing utensil?
No!
You're leaving this cell.
I feel like
I don't want him to find me.
that shouldn't be allowed. Unless they're scratched in which case. Oh well. Is it locked? Yeah, it's still locked. Right, what do we have in here? Do I still have my lighter? I do not. Got a bed. Got this thing. Wait. So let's see what who my neighbor becomes. Oh, hang on a minute. Wait, what? So is this my dream world, or is... No lighter. I forgot how weird the movement was. Or is it because my character's limping as well? That could be the reason. Yeah, my character's limping as well as the movement's weird. So by what I mean by movement's weird, I mentioned this yesterday, if I even slightly go forward, my character wants to move backwards, and side to side. It's very strange. I don't know why that is. Oh, Leviathan's talking to me. Cool. Are you all going to talk to me like this? Yeah, you are. My descent into madness. Okay. Is it like super bright pink? Alright then. Ooh, cutscene. So what do you reckon's creeping around in here? What are we gonna find? If this is a dream sequence.
When the last of them rises up,
And the last of them rises up.
I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs.
Okay. That door is not holding. That looked like a very sturdy door. But that door is not sturdy at all. Excuse me.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time.
Oh, hello.
Can you stand up?
Who are you again? Oh, there we go.
Friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't
Excuse me?
understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here.
Okay.
The same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible.
So
I've brought you
stealth.
your clothes.
She's saying
Let me
stealth.
Go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Let's see. How am I supposed to escape from here? Let's go with what do they do to patients here?
What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment.
Okay.
Problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Okay. Understood. Condrav, dude, thank you very much for the host. Oh, we got our lighters and stuff back. Thank you very much, dude. How are you doing tonight? What were you playing? You were playing The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Nice. Any particular reason? Are you doing a challenge in it, or are you just playing it for fun? Hey, Contract, there you are. How's it going? Check out this guy's room.
What does this mean?
Let's take a look, shall we? Well, he was shackled.
An asylum. This is no medicine.
Okay. Sarah. I wonder who this is. They were fun and nostalgia. It's a very cool game, way ahead of its time. I really enjoyed it. I gamed the system
Why this
when I played it though.
repeated
I think I finished the
over
game at like level 4 or level 2 or something ridiculous. Because I stuck all the things I was actually properly using. I stuck them as minor skills, so that I didn't have to level up. But I kept getting stronger.
What did he write about the painting?
That was my goal anyway. That was my plan. And it worked quite well. I did feel quite strong. Right, what have I not looked at so far? What have I not looked at? So I can't leave this sequence until I've looked at everything. Is it under the bed, maybe? Aha! There we go.
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
So who is this gentleman, then? I actually thought... I mentioned this a while ago to... I think it was Endgame Blues was talking to me about this. Or I was talking to him about this. But, it was, I was like, oh, I'd love to do Oblivion... sorry, Morrowind, which I've never played. Oblivion. And then, Skyrim. And I was like, oh, you mean the no life playthrough? Yeah, I do mean that. So, I don't think I'll ever get to it one day, but it would be incredible if I did. But is there anything else around here? Don't know what. Oh,
If I
hello.
don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
Nope, can't open that door. Anything here? How about this guy?
Poor wretch.
Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. So what class and everything are you playing as in Oblivion? What's your what kind of build are you going for? Who's your race?
I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you.
I should probably hide, right?
All know that your curiosity will be used.
Playing as a wood elf right now with the bow. Nice.
These people need care.
I think I played as like a Red Garden Knight when I played Oblivion.
Go back upstairs.
Something like that.
Patients are waiting.
Or it was an Argonian. For like the poison resistance and underwater breathing or something like that. Pretty fun. Awesome. Glad to hear.
Yes, Doctor.
Red guards are pretty tough and strong as well, so I quite like them. If an enemy suspects your presence, a white marker appears. This marker changes to red if an
I'll have to
enemy
find a way of getting rid of
chases
those
you.
myself.
Okay.
I told you not
Let's go this way then. Hey, how's it going, Volt? Good to see you. How are you doing? How's life? That's a bit bright. Anything cool around here? No. Can we go through here? We can go through here. Oh, I can hide in here. Right. Okay. I don't want to hide in here. That was scary. Oh, it's because my character's claustrophobic. I forgot about that. Well then. That's unfortunate. Okay, so there's got some guards over there.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
Lean forward and
Just
watch,
go to the
watch
storage
the being
room.
seen.
I can bring them to you.
Okay.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Okay, where are you going to go for that?
Side for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
Alright, so... he went that way. Oh, sugar. I walked right in there. So that guy saw me. And okay, it's fine. So yeah, to be fair, that was my fault. I just walked out. Like, in the middle of the room, so... Is it good? It's different to what I expected. I thought it was going to be a lot more walking simulatory. Which it isn't at all. It's a lot more puzzle, and there's a bit more... Obviously, this is like a stealth section.
What could this machine be used for?
But, I'm very intrigued by it. I don't really know a whole lot about the Cthulhu Lovecraftian stuff. So I'm enjoying this so far. It's pretty cool.
What is going on here?
But yeah, there's a bit more puzzle involved in this place. Like I found myself like having to try and solve things in a different way.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of
And
electricity.
she's just talking to people,
What will happen if I increase
and just
the current to the
just moving the story forward. But yeah, I like it so far.
worse and worse?
I'm just trying to investigate as much as I possibly can. for things like
Vats of
this.
rotten flesh?
Yep.
An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel.
Joke's on you, sir. You're in a pulp novel. Okay. What do we have around here? Ah, okay, that's the way out. Oh, there's something up here. Let's put this away. Played some Lovecraftian themed games, enjoyed most of them. Can't wait to get your hands on Call of Cthulhu and The Sinking City. I did see there was a few Lovecraftian games. Oh, that was close. Good to know. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. I should actually be trying to find I had to create a diversion and then escape from the asylum. So I need to try and find that doctor lady. So I should be trying to do.
The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs? Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
Maybe. Maybe there is. So where was I? So I had to go... She said I had to go up the stairs. That's the exit. So what's over here? So what do we have around here? There's the 2 guards. Okay. Administration. Let's have a look in here. Lockpicking did some reviews on Steam about Call of Cthulhu. They reviewed negative because of bad and cheap graphics. I mean, I can kind of understand that. Ooh, there's a guard in there. It is not the most polished thing I've seen before, but it's not necessarily bad. And I kind of agree with you in that
control wheel to
it
mount
shouldn't be
system.
Judged too harshly on that. Because Lord knows there are plenty of games that are pretty good, but don't rely on strong graphics, for lack of a better term. I wouldn't say cheap though. I would say it's not AAA. And I actually I generally dislike the term AAA. I don't know who coined it, who created that term, but I prefer high budget instead of AAA, which is essentially what it means. But like there's no measurement. Like AAA is like a measurement. It's like no, you might as well say it's a gold star. Gold star game development. Like it doesn't mean anything.
Green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
Maybe I should shut off the green gas. Could be an idea. Oop, can I unlock this? Let's see. Hey, there we go.
Perfect.
I passed the this check. Okay, I don't know what I'm looking at in here, so... Ah! I can undo this. Great. Awesome. I mean, I didn't want to go inside, but whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of this place, because my character is claustrophobic. I will go back in there when I really have to. I'd prefer not to do that. Okay. Evening, King Thorn. How's it going? What happens if I go through here?
It's locked.
So, what if I play with this?
It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock.
What happens if I do this?
Have I activated anything?
Game saved. Good to know. I mean, I've done something. Something that goes into this room. So, whatever's in there, I guess I'll find out. So what's over here? What's all this stuff? Oh, Voltes, thank you for the follow, dude. Thank you very much. I just spotted that. That's why I really should work on some better alerts and stuff. But typically I don't like this alerts, because they could get annoying, but I should work on some subtle interesting ones. Room is finally painted and wallpaper's ordered, so you can get the floor sorted and then get your new desks and units. Nice. I'm doing right. Not as choked up as I was yesterday, so feeling better, which is good. Yeah, looking forward to playing this actually. Although I started later than I intended to.
This valve controls the pressure.
What if I change that? I can breathe a bit better. My throat isn't as phlegmy. That's the word I'm looking for.
Now for the next step.
I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. I'm doing something. Don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. But I do like how it says game saved every single time. I feel like that's going to be helpful. Let's change this as well. Yeah, hopefully it is Thorn as well. Hopefully my girlfriend's not mutating a new one, so I get sick again. So my girlfriend's sick just now. She got what I had, and she seems to have got it slightly worse in a way. I'm not really sure how, but so she's a bit more. Her fever was a bit worse than mine was. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, let's try and get out of here as quickly as possible. My character doesn't enjoy these tight spaces. You can see these visions all weird and warped. Because I am... Oh god. Oh, we're here. Okay. And it slowly returns back to normal. Excellent. Oh, I need one more. I need one more flywheel. And then I guess once that's up, we flip the pressure. Okay. So we did a thing. Game saved. Excellent. So I guess I have to find one more wheel so I can up the pressure and flip that switch. Also, I didn't see that before. Note to staff, last week's incident caused significant damage to the infrastructure, putting a stop to current experiments. This is unacceptable. From now on, the wheels to operate the gas stopcocks must be kept in the storage room after each use. Moreover, you must keep the register of use up to date. Alright then. Is this a storage room? I forgot what this room was called. Didn't say. Good. Alright. Well, we did a thing there. We can't get into that room, unfortunately. So let's go a different way. What is down this corridor here? Hey, look, storage room. I think I need to be in there. Can I get inside this room? I probably should have checked if I could upgrade my lockpicking. Damn it.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Yep. Alright. Speaking of that, I have 2 character points available, so what was lockpicking? Was it investigation? Yes, it was. But I don't have enough to get to level 4, so yeah, I'm probably not gonna... It's 3, 4... Okay, yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to get... I need a key. I can't get in that room. So... Now, I think I saw a guard in this room previously. I thought I saw a guard walking around. Oh, yep, there he is. There's the guard. But he no longer sees me, so it's all good. He says as he backs up into another guard. Whoops! Alright. Please don't walk out this way. Shit. That's fine. Can I stealth kill these guys? I doubt I can. I feel like they're on a track.
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
Hello. It's fine. It's fine. He saw me, but he doesn't care. I mean... Alright, there we go. So, that's the kind of casual gameplay we're getting from this. There is no... It's not hardcore. This is not Dying Light. Sorry, not Dying Light, sorry. This is not Amnesia or Outlast. For sure.
The door is blocked on the other side.
This is fairly simple, it seems. Let's go back this way. You're trying it for yourself? I think, Thorin, if you're interested in sort of dipping your toe into like indie games and things like that, I highly recommend finding games that are actually quite short. A lot of indie games that I've really enjoyed that tend to be pretty narrative are only typically a couple of hours long. You know, games don't have to be 90-hour epics. In fact, to be fair, a lot of JRPGs that are 90 hours could do with being 60. So yeah, if you're interested in some games, I could try and recommend a few.
This lever must turn on the gas machine.
Let's do it then.
The piping hasn't burst. Not yet, anyway.
Is it gonna? No. So I don't think I've got all the valves in that case. Disappointing. Very disappointing. Right. Oh, actually, I didn't turn this one. My bad. You can tell us when we try when it comes out. There's one one I'm playing right now, which I can recommend, is called The Messenger.
I've got
That's
to
very
hide
good.
before the guards see me.
All right, let's hide. There's a thing somewhere. Shit. Shit.
Fuller's gonna think we did this.
Let's go, let's go.
Tell him though.
Can I... Yes, there we go. Alright, here we go. Let's go this way. Yeah, so I'm playing a game called The Messenger on Switch right now, which is... It's about... How Long to Beat says it's about 11 hours. And when I first started it, I was like, how is this 11 hours? It's a 8-bit Ninja Gaiden kind of homage. And it's very good. So I can highly recommend it. It's it starts off as an 8-bit Ninja Gaiden homage, and then it turns into a 16-bit Ninja Gaiden homage, and then it turns into kind of a 16-bit Metroidvania. So it's got some surprising nuance to it, and the writing is very good as well. The writing is really fun. So it's oh shit. Alright, that was scripted. Good to know. Oh, fun. Hello, you're still alive. I'm gonna call you Kevin. Or Francis. Francis is fine too.
Is that you?
It's really fun.
Worry about the doctor.
The save points are fairly generous. The boss fights are pretty tough in places here and there, but once you learn what to do, they're very satisfying. It's not Dark Souls hard, but it's a little bit old school hard in some places.
I can't go anywhere.
Excuse me.
You'll find me like it found me here.
I pick up Life is Strange 2. I will, yes. Once all the episodes are out, then yes, I will play Life is Strange 2 on stream. We've done Life is Strange 1. We've done Before the Storm, and we've done The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. So yes, we are 100% doing Life is Strange 2. Once all the episodes are out. I think it's 5 episodes. So, we'll do that.
But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight.
I thought about doing them episodically, but
Yet I told him that I didn't want him.
I forget stuff very easily in games if I don't keep playing them. So
Pretty Sarah.
if you won't cry, I can't repeat the first. First one was emotional.
Kidding me.
First one was very
Talking
emotional.
About Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only.
Hey, he knows who Sarah Hawkins is.
There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
Okay, we have a timer.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a
I
revocation.
need to redo my filter,
But she failed.
my audio filter.
And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We
There you go.
should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. No, don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders,
Shambler.
pull yourself together.
What's a shambler?
Without her, it's no longer possible.
First one was
to
a bonding moment for the channel. It was. It was. There was a lot of people had a very emotional reaction to Life is Strange, and it was. It's why I really enjoy playing those kind of games on stream, because they can have that. They can have that reaction. We can have that experience. Been some really good games like that. Like Detroit was very good as well. Detroit. I think I got slightly. I think I was on potentially. I was getting a bit choked up for Detroit. That was good. Yeah, the OGs. Yep. There was a lot like Silver Shaman was there as well.
What killed him?
Blondie was there. There was a whole lot of us that really enjoyed playing through that game. What else do we have in this room? Nothing else here. I can go up the stairs. I probably will go up the stairs, but I want to see what's in this room first. If there's anything I can interact with. And there is not. There's a hell of a lot of blood though. But yeah, it was good. It was Life is Strange 1 was an adventure that we all took. It was great. It was very heavy, but I loved it. Alright, that's some lovely gas. Thanks for that. And now we've got visions, probably. That locked? Cool. Is that woman... I forgot what her name was. Sarah?
Damn! The gas!
Well, we just got gassed. Great. Oh, Bradley.
My head.
Hey there.
Later. We need to move on.
Hey, chapter 6, there we go. Hawkins Mansion. Pierce woke up in an asylum installed in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. He met he met Dr. Colden, a female friend of Bradley, who helped him escape. Wandering through the corridors of this place where Dr. Fuller reigned supreme, Pierce was able to talk to a man called Francis Sanders. Before dying in full view of the detective, he accused Sarah Hawkins of being the cause of his torments. Pierce finally left the accursed building, accompanied by Bradley and Colden. The companions in misfortune, decide to use the Hawkins mansion as a hideout. Alright. You know, there's another good game that I feel like brought the channel together. I feel like... Was it maybe Bloodborne or the first Dark Souls? I don't know. There's been some really good, cool games that we've gone through. Actually, Fallout New Vegas was great for us as well. That was a lot of fun. This place looks different in the daytime. It looks nice. A bit tattered, but it looks nice. No worries. Oh, actually, Skyrim was great for the channel as well.
You're Pierce. How do you feel?
Like I need a drink.
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
Great. Oh, am I meant to talk to you people? Hey, Bradley.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the fort, but
Why am I
that'll come
looking
soon.
over there?
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
There we go.
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things
Hey,
I
Ugle.
can't explain.
It's coming later.
Tell us.
There we go.
What happened?
Speaking of Bloodborne, and things like that, that's where Ugle I think jumped in, was Bloodborne. Let's talk to Bradley.
What I'm sure of now.
Yeah, we'll do Red Dead probably in
Just an accident.
maybe December.
What brings you to that?
I think Ugle.
The fact that Charles
November for me is gonna be a Battlefield month.
Mr. Hawkins was buried.
How you
he
doing?
would have you.
I feel like I see you like a couple times
I
a
have
year.
a hard time believing you.
Hope you're doing well, dude.
You were
Glad to
there,
see you.
Bradley.
Glad to see you're
Even
still kicking
opened
about.
fire on him.
How's
I
work?
remember that.
You're usually very busy.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
It's possible.
Seems hard to swallow.
He may have covered up his wife's
Don't you
murder.
have anything more concrete, Pierce?
So you did see Stars was alive. You should be dead. I can't unlock that one. You and Dr. Colden.
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
Didn't alert since you play as well.
I get the
Fair enough.
impression
Fair
you
enough.
two don't get along.
Intrusive,
Time of year where you tend to be
not
quite
very
busy.
Clever. Anyway,
Yep.
let's get back to the business at hand.
Alright, so we attempted to do that. Your memory seems to be failing you.
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred.
Yep, Ugo's one of the OGs.
No memory of going down any
You probably have to work 17 days straight starting tomorrow for at least 10 hours a day. Oh, that's rough.
Then what?
You in a crunch period?
The rest is quite blurred.
Do you work at video games
I don't
now?
recall how I came back home.
And then?
Original
I went to
gangster.
visit you at the
You're
hospital.
one of the original
And called
regular
on Marie's help
people
to get you released.
for the channel.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel.
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
Oh, you don't want to listen to it, do you? Okay, fair enough. Let's talk to Colton.
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from
Alright.
the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families.
All Vikes business have a year in Germany, and generally when there is none, we start preparing for the ones in January.
Captain Fitzroy's father was also
always something to prepare for.
Powerful families
Makes sense.
dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
I got
He
that
would
impression
be
about
happy
Dr.
if he
Fuller,
knew
yes.
we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do
Maybe
you wish
you
to know
should.
anything else?
Excuse me. Yeah, so sorry, speaking of November. November's games, I'm going to be playing... I mean, I'm going to try and finish this, or get as close to finishing this tonight as I can. If we don't, I'm going to potentially stream tomorrow and try and finish off this game. I'll take Friday night off if we don't finish this. I mean, I didn't really... I thought about streaming on Friday, I wasn't sure. But this weekend we're going to start Battlefield 1. Do the war stories in Battlefield 1, and then once we finish the war stories, I'll be doing multiplayer on the weekdays. I don't have a schedule, but the weekends will be freed up for something else until Battlefield 5 comes out. And then I'll be trying to stream that as much as I can for a little while until we do something else. So December might be the start of Red Dead. So Red Dead might be the weekends and Battlefield 5 might be the weekdays. I don't know yet. That's what I'm thinking.
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes, I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it
There
to
we go.
you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
Okay. Right, we're good here. I'm going to do my filter again. I feel like my background noise filter isn't quite working. See, now whatever noise it was picking up before is still... Oh, it's gone now. It's gone now. Okay, fair enough. Yep, it looks like it. Okay, so the filter's working now. Awesome. We need to get you a second PC so you can play more games on PC. I know, right? I actually thought about if there was just a purely stream built machine. I was watching a video from Smarter Every Day, and there was a company they found where they build custom PCs, but they are custom built for the thing that you want it to do, and so they will benchmark everything and have all this data. So, for example, if you were doing, if you were using Photoshop, I think it was a 980 was better than like a 1070 or something ridiculous like that, because of the way that the program uses cores and the cores in the chip, and it just for some reason like an older, cheaper graphics card was better than the later ones for that specific application. So I wonder, I was looking at it thinking, I wonder if there's like a way, if you just build a PC that's purely built for streaming, that's all it does, it's only going to be doing that. And I wondered if it was going to be cheaper or maybe more expensive than something else. So I was kind of lost in what to play at the moment anyways. You feel kind of like playing Reckoning or whatever else it's called again, but Kingdoms of Amalur? Oogle? Is that what you mean? So hope for a downgrade for that or that on the Xbox One. You're only getting 1 8-hour shift a week just now, so you're trying to get another job right now and then save for a new PC. Sounds like a good plan.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Yeah, it's a very good game, Oogle. I completely agree. I love that game.
Or was. I haven't seen him since...
I think T-Ronix was playing that not too long ago, and I was kind of inspired. I was like, oh, I kind of want to start that. It's like a single-player MMO. It was great.
What?
Cheers,
How
Lauren.
did he die?
I may hit you up then.
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
He called him the Shambler.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living...
Oh, really, Oogle? Oh, no.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here?
I think you have, Bradley.
I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying.
Beyond just bad.
You know, Francis
Amazing.
Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
Ah, that's a good idea.
You say. That's probably how they met.
They will establish a
Plan on having
connection.
dinner at the Sanders household. Please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
That's a
I
good
don't
idea,
agree.
Miss
She
Colton.
deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
I'm actually erring on the side of caution. I think it's better to stay
You're
prudent.
right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
Did we translate books when to translate even the bloody names?
Very well. I'll
Ooh,
go
this
see
will affect my
Francis'
destiny.
widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her
Cthulhu will
husband's
remember
death
that.
and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I mean,
I'll do my best.
They do a similar thing to like if it's an older, like fairy tale kind of thing. Each country typically has like a translation. So I know the story of Hansel and Gretel, for example, but I think in Sweden it's Hans and Greta. I mean, it's subtle. It's pretty much the same names, but I mean, people do. If you translate something, things do change to what makes sense.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you, Bradley. Should I take a drink? Should I take a drink? No, actually, on this occasion, I'm going to stay sober. Let's leave. One of Terry Pratchett's books, a dwarf is called Bashfulson. Sounds reasonable, alright. Sounds like a powerful dwarf. And Johnny turns into Pimpleson, which is beyond sounding ridiculous, and you can't take him seriously anymore. Alright. So, Chapter 6. Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decide to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter, who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to the house in order to speak to his widow about the Shambler, that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. Here we go. I guess it depends. Like, they'll translate names which, like, they're not like, how do I explain this? Like Bashfulson. Like, bashful is a emotion or the way someone looks. It's not a name per se. It's not like Kenny or David or Michael. It's an emotion or a physical manifestation of an emotion. And bashful sounds completely a made up word. It's like Boaty McBoatface. Like, just because you put Mick on the front of it doesn't make it a proper name. That is also true, Eagle. If you're calling it a name,
Sanders,
you technically don't have to change it. That's also very true.
we must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may.
Some thick eyeliner.
However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely.
Oh, hello, cat.
Well,
Welcome to the party.
Who's here?
Doesn't make me Alexander proud. I mean, it could, if you wanted it to.
we met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters.
Yeah, we met Kat.
Detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
We met Kat in the
I
first
bump into
or second chapter,
every time I'm investigating someone's death.
and she kneed us in the
It's a
testicles.
small island, Detective.
So we've met.
My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker.
People said that last night as well, Lugal.
This way, Mr. Pierce.
It does remind people of Dishonored
and do
2.
make yourself comfortable. It would
Yep.
seem that you have much to tell.
Very similar time period inspiration for Dishonored. This is set in like the 1920s. So
May I
yeah,
inquire as
very
to
similar.
when you had the opportunity to talk
Similar
to my
style.
husband.
Bioshock was another one as well.
I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh,
Shiver.
of course he spoke
cold
to you
here.
about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings.
Okay.
Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack?
We were.
What happened?
You must not feel guilty. He died screaming right in front of my eyes. Let's not go with that one. I was no longer there when it happened. Let's go with you must not feel guilty.
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course.
Ooh. This will affect your
Thank you
destiny.
for your kind words.
Cthulhu will remember this.
Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me.
I know I said
it
that
will
before,
require more than that to
but it feels
soothe my
relevant.
Mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute.
Is it reputed?
And right before your eyes.
Is it?
Did you not do anything to help him?
I share your grief. Hold to test eloquence. But I had nothing to do with it. The true culprit is Fuller. It wasn't me who sent him there. Let's test our eloquence.
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective.
Thank you.
Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose
some passive-aggressive shade there.
miracles now and again.
To be fair, she's
That is
grading.
obviously
Grading.
very kind
Grieving.
to you. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Okay. How do you know Sarah Hawkins?
How did you come to meet Sarah Hawkins?
We were the wealthiest and most influential families on Darkwater. Of course we would know each other. And when Charles returned from Europe with his sweet little artist, she and her sinister paintings were destined to catch my husband's eye. He bought many of her works over the last 5 years. They adorn his macabre gallery.
It's macabre. You pronounced it incorrectly. You, simpleton.
May I ask you what Miss Baker is doing here?
Sorry, that was unnecessary.
My business with Miss Baker is private, Mr. Pierce.
But you do know what kind of business Miss Baker is in.
How rude of me.
I am no fool. Please believe that much, at least.
Did he speak to you of the Shambler? Or a Shambler?
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end.
Ooh, can we go look at the gallery?
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
I
It is
do.
my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
We will go check that out. Meanwhile, I'm going to look at everything you have around your apartment. Just because I can.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Ooh. That's a big painting. Look at... Like, the guy looks so proud. Whatever his name was. Francis. Oh. Let's get some Dishonored or LA Noire detective work going. So we have a cup of tea.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
Maybe lovers. Probably just friends.
A house of artists.
Was that it? Is that everything?
A house of artists.
Oh well then, I guess it was. What do we have over here?
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally.
I guess he's been
What
waiting
did
for
Sarah
that.
Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
It's a great question. Oh, hello. Oh, I guess this is the painting. Always right behind me the whole time.
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
His wife... She's hanging out here. Can I...
She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel?
Great question. How about the wife?
Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins?
Spelling mistake in the subtitles, but that's fine. Ah, it drove him mad. Oh god, he ripped out his own eyes?
The Shambler. I need to see it.
Are you sure you want to see that? I mean, I wouldn't. Jesus Christ. I can hide in that closet. Hey, medicine. Nice. I showed you the character sheet earlier on
Did
from
she really care for him after all?
for how you can level up. But the occult and medicine you can only level up by finding that stuff around throughout the game. So finding medical tomes or books or whatever and studying occult things levels up your medicine and occult. But everything else you can level up through interactions. And finding stuff. And you can distribute points once you eventually get some. Dear Madam, I acknowledge receipt of your letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I am sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you. At the moment of his interment, you signed a discharge allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you, Thomas Fuller. Well then. Let's bring out the trusty lighter. What do we have in this hallway here? Is this where the Shambler is? No. It is not. Locked. Well then. Is it? Was there blood on? There was blood on that. I saw the blood on that.
Let's
Sneaky.
see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Alright, an audio recording that Francis Sanders left his wife for Irene. Look at this phonograph. Oh, there's a phonograph. There we go. We found it.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage.
Okay.
Pay somebody to do it.
Wants to burn down his gallery.
I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes.
I guess that was it.
I can't take anymore. I can't hold him back.
There's more.
Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
Yeah. Got anything else you want to talk about? No? Okay. Alright. Can I take that or... listen? Okay, I guess that's it. Maybe I'll find more in this place. I don't know. So what's in here? Nothing. Anything here? Nope. Getting a little bit of the spooks here. Jesus Christ. I completely forgot Cat was here. Jeez, what is wrong with me? I'm such a wuss. Why do I keep playing scary games? Although this isn't actually that scary. Like, the Asylum probably should have been quite scary because of the stealth section, but honestly...
A strange Amerindian pendant.
Wasn't that bad. It's Amerindian. Is that like American Indian? Is that what that word is? I've never seen that word before.
I could use one of those.
Sleeping pills. Alright.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Hey, jack of all trades. Don't know what that means. Oh, can I force this lock? Yes, I can. Nice. A key to Sanders' gallery, so I guess that's in there. Before we do anything, let's see if we can level anything up. So I have 7 character points, so let's see. What do I want to level up here? Eloquence? Profession, strength, investigation, psychology, or hidden stuff. Let's see. I think I might do investigation, honestly. Increase the chances of your understanding past events by analysing a crime scene or an object, and of picking locks. Yeah, let's go with that, actually. There we go. Level 4. Spot more hidden stuff is quite good, yes. I think I might add that. There we go. So I need two more for this. Spotting hidden stuff is going to help me, So let's say there's more than... There are more ways to solve some things. Oh, I unlocked a couple more states. So these are different psychological states. So currently right now my sanity is stable. But these are scenes, I guess, which provide some mental anguish. But as it stands right now, my sanity is stable. So apparently you can see some weird stuff.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
Hey, I stepped on your toes.
Bad habits.
You threw your knee into my
Some could be more
crotch.
fatal than others.
I'd say we're
What
even.
have you come looking for in this gallery?
I've got to verify the paintings for a buyer. I doubt I'm going to pass that test. I'm not here to create problems for you.
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
Mrs. Sanders knows your real name.
There's more than that, Miss Baker.
So people have been talking behind my back. I was almost beginning to like you, Mr. Pierce. But it stays cat for you.
You knew the Sanders?
Okay.
Irene is a friend of mine.
Okay. And what are you doing here?
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland.
You're smuggling, were you?
Comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Debatable.
Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
Alright. We'll look at this book. Oh, okay. Would you read the book? Why wouldn't I? Oh, this will affect my destiny. Malleus Basterium. Basterium? Volume 2. It's kind of an encyclopedia of monsters and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe that they exist. Alright. Hey, view the character sheet. So my occult appears to level up. Alright. Interesting. Actually, I wonder if... Did that affect my sanity? Oh, it did. Ah, okay. Oh, it didn't affect my sanity, sorry. It unlocked a new mental trauma. Fun. Alright, let's go and look at this horrific painting. Oh my. What was the phrase in Austin Powers When Nature Calls? Oh my, what a lovely room of death you have. Bring out this. In case there's anything we find I can examine. You've a really interesting artwork in here. I'm not gonna lie. That was it. That was all my character was gonna say. Hello, fishman. Is that your tongue? I think it is. So the Shambler's over there. I want to see if we can actually look at anything else before we go there.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Interesting. Okay, so there's a thing here we can hide in. That's gonna be interesting. I don't like having to hide from enemies. I much prefer a walking simulator, puzzle solving, chatting kind of thing. Hey, we filled our thing there. I don't like hiding from enemies. I don't want to replay scary things.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Great question. Okay, those are glowing already. It's good to know. Wasn't anything I was doing. That's partially glowing, rather. Alright, shall we go and see what the Shambler's all about? And see how that messes with our sanity? Okay. Let's,
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
He did. Okay. Also, there's a coffin here. Sorry, it looks like a coffin. It's not. It's a dressing table, or whatever this is. It is definitely not a coffin. I'm an idiot. Blood here. Weird. Alright, let's go look at the Shambler and lose our sanity. Let's see what happens here. Oh, hang on, before we do that. What is this?
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Great question. Alright, let's look at the Shambler. I don't wanna. Excuse me. Well, that's disconcerting. Oh no, it's Vigo. Ghostbusters 2. So I guess that's the Shambler then. I'm hoping it's blind. I think it's blind. Which means I should be able to walk away from it. I'm guessing that's why there are cabinets here to hide. Okay. Examine the Shambler. Oh, I've done that.
What was that?
The pale guy in the movie Pan's Labyrinth? Yeah, I could see that. So where is it? I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright. Hide in the closet. I'm a little bit scared. I have no clue what I'm doing. Oh, there's the Shambler. Okay, so it actually is physically in here, so what am I meant to do? Just leave? I mean, should I get out? I'm probably gonna die here, so...
I can't even touch it.
Okay. Oops. Back in the closet. I think it saw me. It saw me. Yep, I'm dead. Fantastic. Alright, last checkpoint. So, we can't leave that way. Skip. Like the Alien game? Oh, I mean, Alien Isolation? Yeah, except... It's like Alien Isolation, except, oh, there's Shambler's over there. Except there's actually... I have to do something. I actually have to do something. Nah, he saw me. Fuck. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, what's my goal here? Just to not get caught? I mean, yeah, that would... Not dying would be preferable. But I don't know what I'm meant to be doing here. Skip. So examine the Shambler is complete.
What the hell was that?
Can I look at the painting then? Survive the encounter? Yeah, it could be.
Came out of this painting. There has to be a link. Maybe if I destroy it.
If I've got fire? What if I've got fire? What's up? You like fire? You don't like fire. Alright, so I've got to destroy it. I think what I've got to do, I've got to get one of the daggers. I feel like I've got to get a dagger Because, I mean, it showed pictures of it before.
What the hell was that?
So I think that's what I've got to do. Probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't get up and run like that, because I'm pretty sure that's how it sees me. So I think I've got to destroy the painting. Also, my character's claustrophobic, so the longer I'm in here, the worse it is.
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Oh, fuck off. Really? Come on. That is nonsense. Okay, so we made a bit of progress. So we need to use the dagger. We need to destroy the painting. This is good. I can see this being extremely frustrating.
What the hell was
Partly because I don't want to do this. Like I don't have a way to distract it. I don't have a way to distract anything, or distract it with anything.
Damn. Did it hear that?
I would say yes, it did hear that. So there's the shambler there. It's gonna walk around, it's not gonna see me. It's gonna walk away.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
So did the shambler... Shit. Saw me. This is gonna be so frustrating. So it's gonna come back in this room, and it's gonna leave, we just have to go that way again. Maybe I could just run to the painting and... Maybe I could just run to the painting and interact with it. I don't hear it. I can hear it now. Shh. It saw me, didn't it? It saw me. Go, 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 go. Stab it. Didn't work. Didn't work. Or rather, it didn't work quick enough. God, this is annoying. Ah, I hate this. I really hate this.
What the hell was that?
So, I mean, was that the dagger? Maybe it was the wrong. Maybe it was the wrong dagger. Yep, I think it was the wrong dagger. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna hide in here for a second. I'm gonna look at this. So it's a specific dagger. God damn it. Alright, so it's a swirly looking one. Fuck it, let's just look. It's not that. It's that one. No, it's not that one either. Is it? I mean, it sort of looks like it, but I don't think it is. Which means it's in the other room. Ta-ta! So it's in here. The dagger I need is in here. I hate this. I hate this so much. This is why I don't play games. Like, Outlast or Amnesia, because I would just get frustrated. That's almost it. That's almost it as well. Jesus Christ, where is it? That's it.
Damn. Did it hear that?
So it's one of it's that one over there. I hate this so much. I hate this. Are you gonna leave? You're just stuck there. I feel like I bet I get caught from this. Like it's gonna turn around at any moment and just get me. Fuck off. It's got me. Hey, Cherry Knight. Happy Halloween to you too. Sorry, you've caught me in a very frustrating moment in this game. How are you meant to know where it is if you can't see the damn thing? It's not loud enough, there's no indicator, there's no... Video games.
What the hell was that?
Right, let's just go this way. Like, at least now we know what to do. We know where it is. Is it good? I mean, generally, yes. I would have said yes, it was good. However, I've reached a moment of some frustration. There it is. Lovecraft style is very cool, I agree. It is good lore for video games, yeah. I agree. Bloodborne plays a lot with that. I almost left this closet before this thing appeared. Screw it, let's do this. Oh, it's in the mid. Does it return to the middle of the room every single time? I think it does. How are you doing, Cherry Knight? What have you been up to these days? You doing anything special for Halloween? Okay, I think it just returns to the middle of the room. So if it goes out that way, I think I can go. Damn, it went that way.
Damn. This dagger looks different.
There we go. Right, and now we just play the waiting game. It looks creepy. See, a lot of the game isn't like this, Cherry Knight. Like, I'd say about a good half of the game so far has been go talk to this person and find out information find out information about this thing, then go to this person and talk to them. Oh, you've unlocked a dialogue thing because you researched, you got this information, or you read a piece of paper, you got this information, and now you have this piece of dialogue. It's been really interesting. This part here, though, is super frustrating. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. Oh, there! I almost pressed X to leave this place. I'm dead. I'm dead. It's gonna get me. It's gonna get me. Whew, there we go. Yeah, it has a surprising depth, Cherry Knight. Got some surprising depth. Moments like this, though, like that gameplay, I did not enjoy that at all. So, I think in practice, or sorry, in theory, rather, that's a cool idea. If there was a better way to understand the movements of the enemy, where it is exactly, and what you have to do, because it seems like it returns to do it, stab your arm.
What's the matter with you?
Or not. It seems like it seemed like it returned to the middle of the room, regardless of what you did.
Needing that hand? You're losing it, detective.
So
at this rate, you're right.
Yeah.
The bottle will get you before I do.
And there was nothing I could throw to distract it either.
I didn't see anything.
So
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
You did. The painting was cursed. The painting was cursed.
Sanders was right. This
Like
painting
Alien
was
Isolation,
cursed.
exactly.
What
Yeah,
are you
if the
talking
gameplay was a bit more like
I
that,
was attacked by a creature.
to actually give you some kind of agency over over the situation, that would have been better. I feel like Outlast and what's the other one? Outlast and I thought the game was well developed. I've not, to be fair, I've not played Alien Isolation. I've only watched it, but it seemed like it had a really good like gameplay loop. What was it? Outlast and Amnesia. They very much this game feels a bit like that. From what I've seen, anyway. Again, like you don't seem to be able to create a distraction necessarily. You just have to like outrun it, just run for it, and that's what I did. I just ran for it. So I'm glad that section's over because that sucked. I did not enjoy that. You knew about the monster?
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't
means the
flatter
dagger.
yourself, sweetheart.
Yep.
I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it.
Oh, you're
I
actually let
saw
me
in the
keep it.
ledgers.
Okay.
It was him who sold it to Sanders.
And you give us information free of charge?
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple
Condemned.
trade-off.
I don't think I've played that.
Now go see your antique seller. I've still got things to settle with Irene.
I prefer psychological horror games typically, but I don't like stealth sections like that. Especially, I don't like first-person stealth because I feel like I can't see around me. I just can't see. I can't see. I'm not aware of my surroundings. I don't like that. Which is great for horror games because it makes you feel claustrophobic and uneasy, which is pretty clever. The Nameless Bookstore, Chapter 7. The Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back to the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the Nameless Bookstore. Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. The entire hiding thing is a bit watered down now, unless they do something new. Everything has hide in the locker feel. Yeah, I mean, there's a feeling of building tension, but again, I have no idea how far away that thing was from me. I could have popped out of that locker and it would have been a meter, or it could have been 10 meters away. I have no idea. I have
Where's
no
the
clue.
bookseller?
Let's take a look around this place. This seems a little friendlier.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams.
Ah.
It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Okay. This practical work written by Sigmund Freud for psychologists describes the techniques of analytical interpretation of dreams. The analysis must follow several rules, especially that of free association, a principle announced by Freud, at the end of the 19th century. It treats dreams as a way of revealing buried desires. I cannot believe that this theory is applicable to my nightmares. Alright. Got more medicine. Let's bring out the old lighter. In case we find anything interesting here.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's
Hey, look at that.
diary.
LS also has that issue, just kind of have to guess. Like Alien Isolation, because the Xeno would mess with you and fool the radar. Go away sometimes to draw you out. Stuff was well created. It looks... Maybe I'll save that for next year. That'll be like next year's Spooktober game. Linguistics. But it's... See, this is I much prefer this stuff. I like Layers of Fear. I really liked. That was very cool. There's Phonograph. So I really enjoyed Layers of Fear. I really enjoyed like Until Dawn. Like I prefer the more cinematic or state or walking simulatory type of horror games. That way I know that I'm kind of safe in a walking simulator, which I know is very silly. I very much appreciated the craft that went into just telling a story, as opposed to, yeah, making me play through some of it. Like, for example, I didn't like The Enemy Within either, which apparently it looks great. I like the style of it, don't get me wrong. I like the style of it.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's
I didn't like the
movement.
gameplay.
Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Ooh, more cultist stuff. Hello? Anyone else here? So like The Enemy Within 2 looks really cool, but I'm like, nah, I don't wanna. I remember how the gameplay felt last time. I cannot be arsed going through that.
What happened here?
This action adventure or action horror, like Resident Evil as well. I'm not a big fan of Resident Evil. I can't play it. Don't like to. Not for everyone. I get that. Resident Evil 7 intrigues me though, but that's a first-person enemy chasing you, have to stealth around kind of thing. I just
seemed like amateur work.
Don't want to deal with that. If I could play it on easy, like super, like baby-ass baby mode, I would do that.
To whom does this footprint belong?
To whom indeed? To whom does that footprint belong to? And where did you go? You're over here for some reason.
No sign of struggle. If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't intentionally. Was he hurt then?
Drugged, perhaps? Yeah, take care, Cherubby Knight. Good to see you again, dude. Good to see you again. Hope you get all your stuff done and you can chill out and relax on Halloween.
All these animals.
Great question.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened
it's
that
a
made the
safe.
burglar flee before finishing his work?
Uh-oh. So actually, Soma was kind of frustrating in some places in terms of the gameplay, but most of it wasn't like most of it wasn't stealth gameplay. There was bits of it that were like that, but
what sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Ooh, more cult stuff. Ow, my brain.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
My brain's burning. Alright. What else have I missed in this place? Gotta be something else. I'm inspecting the bookstore, but is there anything else here? What were you doing?
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Alright. Let's leave the reconstruction scene. What were you hiding here? Aha.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If someone finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I'm in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still in this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity, as sharp as mine, can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. The lines within my safe and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Excuse me. Where life and study combine in the Greek world. Okay. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its content to the safekeeping of my friend and colleague Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of the safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall in the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from your actions. I spot a couple of spell mistakes here and there in this game so far, or like odd grammar things. I'm not sure why. Okay, but okay, the 3 cylinders are each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. So that's the goal.
A strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
And yet, I did pick it up. So there's that. Hey, look, more anatomy stuff. That's what we have here.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Apparently so.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
It bears the Elder sign. Interesting. It is the only one able to protect your psyche. It's in the form of a cylindrical medallion, hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones were engraved at its centre. Everything points it to being Charles Hawkins that tore it from the last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins's trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows the true purpose of the artifacts. Try to find out. Alright. So let's find some Greek stuff. What do we have here? Alchemy. I reckon there'll be something in the linguistics. Quite probably. Alright. Oh, hey, there's a whole bunch of things here. Nice. Alright, let's take a look at everything, shall we?
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
Arkham? The Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatise and works on esotericism and the supernatural.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
So that's volume 8.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
That's 6.
Arkham Editions.
4.
Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this
3.
collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
6. I think I had 6 already.
Editions.
3.
How many volumes are there?
3.
Another volume by
3.
Arkham Editions.
There's 3 3s here. So apparently he's got quite a lot. Actually, isn't Arkham... Is it not like Arkham Horror? Is that not what all this Eldritch stuff is typically associated with? Isn't Arkham Horror like a thing in this world? Hey, there we go.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
I think we should. More medical... excuse me. More medical upgrades. I think there's a sonograph. Where was the sonograph? I saw it somewhere. Medical journal. I feel like this place is a good place to level up. Like, I've collected a lot of medical tomes and a lot of occult things as well. So I've leveled up my occult and my medical. So I think the sonograph is in the other room. There it is. Alright, sonograph. We've listened to Drake's cylinder. Oh no, we haven't.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold.
I'm thinking of the other guy.
The guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Was that it? Whoops.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers.
Okay.
I see
Chess
our
reference.
number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research.
Ah, Volume 9 we need to find.
I tire of browsing through them.
Alright. So I guess we'll try and find number 9.
The Queen has little protection.
Yep, I see that. That was called out before as well. Uh-huh. Is there anything here? If I do this, will that help me? I don't think so. So using this, it basically gives me a brighter or bigger radius of light, which should highlight more things to interact with. For example, will I read the book? Read the book.
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
The Shambler, it looks like. This collection catalogues and classifies creatures that I've never heard of, divinities from the stars, creatures capable of travelling from one dimension to another. It presents itself as the reference work on the bestiary of the myth. Without giving details on the mythology to which it refers, its pages are covered with phantasmagorical illustrations. There we go. So let's say you find more stuff, I guess, with a brighter light. Speaking of which, though, can I level up anything? I've got 2 character points. Actually, I could level up the spot hidden, which actually might be very helpful for me right now. And as you can see, I've been leveling up my medicines up to 3, and this is on its way next as well. So let's add my 2 points here. Why not? That spot hidden might indeed help me. So I'm looking for number 9. I think these were all 3.
So these are the volumes that
volume
Drake
2.
was talking about in
That's
his
5.
What did Drake say about this collection?
No, that's not what that says.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
That's volume 4. It was 9.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
That's 9. Yeah. Okay. So what did that do? I picked it up. Or I looked at it, but yeah, I don't know what I'm doing there. We found everything that was hidden here. But again,
What did Drake say about this collection?
That's the vote. So maybe one of them's 9. Maybe that's one of the numbers. It's 9. That was 9. Okay. Is there anything higher up? Up here? No. Hey, Quack Lad. Good hello to you too. How's it going? How are you doing? Good morning to you, I guess, actually, I just realised. Very early for you. Okay, so one of them is 9. We know that much. There we go. What about the Queen though?
Has little protection.
Is it 1? Is that what the Queen? What was the first? What did the first one say?
Like precious stones lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions.
How many stones was that? Did it say?
And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. And these red drops.
Doesn't say. Okay.
Red drops. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods.
You have a fever, a bit of a flu. Oh no, not you too. Everyone's got that right now. In every country.
Our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend,
okay.
I thank you again for the anthology of the works of...
So I think 9 is the third. I think if this is the third, or the 3 clues,
particularly relevant to my research.
I think 9 is...
I never tire of browsing through them.
Is this one. What about number 1 though? It's about the Grail, like the Holy Grail? Is there a Grail around here? And the second one was the Queen. There's 4 white pieces. Maybe 4 is the second one. So where's the... Ah, there we go. There's the cup.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Goblet. So we have... What? 1, 2, 3, 4... 5? 5 red dots.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
So 5 red dots. Lying in a pool of sweat. Almighty body had the super sensitive pain and contact with everything. Oh yeah, dude, you've got the flu.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed.
Right, that's 5.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows.
So 3?
We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
So 5, 5, 3, 9.
And these red drops, like precious stones.
Let's try that. 5, 5, 3, 9. Let's try that.
Divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail.
Today's Laser Eyes Day. Oh no, dude, I don't think you can do it if you're that sick.
I am willing to pay to know it.
Also, I sincerely hope that you have sunglasses, because you're gonna need sunglasses for when you leave. Nailed it. Nailed it. You're too scared to get it done? Yeah, I had it done 6 years ago. 5 years ago. 6 years, yeah, something like that. You feel fine now, actually? Okay, fair enough. Just tired. Okay, you get plenty of rested, especially if you're going to be getting laser eyes. You need plenty of rest. You're probably going to be sleeping later on if your eyes are sensitive to light after the procedure. You're going to probably want to close your eyes. Sleeping is probably the best way to, or the quickest way to heal up. Alright, this doesn't seem natural. Yeah, I think you're really curious, but can you see them doing it? The way I had my one done, then yes, I was awake the whole time. Chapter 8, Riverside Institute. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin lied inside, irresistibly attracted to the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Ooh. Oh, man, excuse me. Sorry. Is it the wearing glasses we need to? Yeah. Like, I mean, everything was there, but I mean, my eyes were numb. Like, you can't feel a thing. They're also slightly, like, I couldn't move them either, because they keep putting drops into your eye to numb and everything like that, and keep it hydrated and all that kind of stuff, and to stop you moving them as well. But yeah, you don't feel a thing. It's very surreal. You can see it, but it's out of focus. Yes, exactly, because they cut the corners off. Yeah, everything's out of focus. It's just a blur. You don't see a single thing. Technically,
this man's condition is deteriorating.
You're awake and you see everything, but at the same time, yeah, it's all blurry.
Patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy.
Okay.
He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
I was like Miss Colden.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh no, I'm playing as Colden.
Can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's
That's
nothing
Francis.
I can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
There's Fitzroy. Okay. Let's examine the patient.
I'll examine him.
All right.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
Okay.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin.
It's weird.
Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Alright. What about the rest of them?
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, and
You going to do chores? No worries, Quack Lad. Take care, Cloud. Good luck with your eye surgery.
You're our most worthy doctor.
I'll see you later.
Dr. Fuller.
See what I did there.
Are beyond
And again,
comprehension.
I can't stop.
What did you find?
Can't stop, won't stop. He has something in his belly. The state of his limbs is worrisome. He's severely dehydrated.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail.
Okay, so he can't rehydrate.
Believe me, but when we bathed him earlier,
he seemed to feel better?
Yes.
He
needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that
He's
doesn't
turning
explain his condition.
into a fish man.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Yeah, he's becoming a squid.
These sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
He's a squid man.
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
I am.
Can't you recognize an edema?
Nope.
Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is,
Well,
this man has something
maybe a fish man has some fish babies.
We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
Alright, his body's mutating.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
He's an alien.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden.
Yep.
May I know what you're doing to my patient?
I think it was you. You creepy man.
How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
I don't believe
Your
that.
Imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
These are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely healing from his ailments.
Alright, care to show me how?
The patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
Fascinating. An animal, you say?
Yeah, I do.
Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
Ah, he knows.
This amuses you.
He knows.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that
All right.
a threat?
Weirdo.
What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his.
Oh, excuse me.
If I continue to protest,
Sleepy.
I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Nobody mentioned crimes for now.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it.
Let's
I
bring
need
her in
to
as a
find
as a
some medical
co-conspirator.
files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
All right. So I guess now we're playing as lady.
An
What's her
unknown
name?
medicine.
Mary Colton.
Judging by
There we
the
go.
other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Completely forgot her name for a second. All right. So we go over here. Nothing there. Nothing over here. I should go that way, I think, but I'm gonna hide in that. That's not what I meant to do. There we go.
This place draws you in and never lets you go.
So what's the date right now? I think it's far more in depth than I thought it would be. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It really is. So where are we? November 1st? Are we on the 28th of October? Like, I think we're on the 28th of October. I think so. What's over here?
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
No, half the island has insomnia. To be fair, like our character pointed out, like everyone appears to be on like sleeping pills.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Great question.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
Does he have the same edema?
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
There you go.
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Alright. Good luck, sir. Hey, game saved. Nice. Wonder how that's gonna help us out later on. Oh, nice little picture. I wonder if that even will help us out. How about this guy?
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Did I miss anything here? No, there's no chart there. Alright. What's wrong with the rest of them?
The whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What about it? What happened there?
What did you see there?
Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Probably. Alright. Who do we have here?
Mrs. Sanders?
Oh. Mrs. Sanders is here. Are her eyes closed, or does she have no... I think her eyes are closed. That was slightly terrifying. So Mrs. Sanders is here as well.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
That's quite remarkable. Well, I wonder how he did it. What do we have over here? Anything interesting? Aha, hello.
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room.
Am I going to take it?
Not where I expected to find it.
Am I not... Hey, Flux Dragon. It has been a while. I didn't recognize your name.
Not where I expected to find it.
How long ago has it been? I apologize, Flux Dragon. I didn't recognize you.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
What have you been up to? How's it going? Oh, wait, hang on. Flux. I think that's coming back to me. I think I do remember a Flux Dragon previously.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread
And nobody here has any... sleep. How you doing, Flux? What have you been up to? I feel like you were around when I was playing Skyrim. Is that correct?
Dr. Colden, here you are at last.
Speaking of OGs, if that's the case, you're an OG.
Psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Huh.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination.
Alright. That's it.
Bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
Has he got rabies?
His binds left bloody wounds.
Doesn't be an issue, but hopefully getting sorted. You've been around since Skyrim, yeah. That's how I originally found you. Okay, yeah, that was a long time. A long time ago. I'm glad to hear you're doing alright though. I'm glad to hear you're getting better, in any case.
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime,
dysgeusia.
feed him intravenously.
Like that. I like that word. Dysgeusia. Alright. So we're helping patients. We still have to get to Dr. Fuller's office. That was the main goal of all this. That was kind of the point. So let's... That was Officer Bradley. I think it might be. So, wait, but to Flux, are you playing any games?
Gentlemen, may I help you?
Recently?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother.
You got on that Red Dead train, or are you playing something else?
She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
Oh, I saw her. She's fine.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Hey.
Oh, thank you so much.
Not often we get some good news in this.
We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning,
hey,
so it
trophy.
won't make a difference.
Alright, so that's the kitchen. Can we go in the kitchen? We can go in the kitchen. What do we have in the kitchen that we can interact with? So far, this chapter isn't so much as spooky as it is
and hospital
strange.
personnel eat the same food.
Well, Civilization 5. Can't really afford new games at the moment, so you're trying to keep enjoying the ones you already have. Makes sense. Makes sense. So, do you have a particular like favorite civilization to play as, or are you set yourself as like new challenges? Like, are you like, oh no, I'm gonna.
Oh, you're pulling my leg.
There you
I'm
go.
not
Like, no, I'm gonna win with every civilization.
And she still says nothing to that old witch
On the hardest difficulty, or something.
Listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Okay, what were you guys
Dr.
talking about?
Colden?
Okay, do I have anything interesting in here? We do. What's this? Medicine and Secret Sciences. So I'm hoping by the time when we sort of come back to our main character, that I'm gonna retain all this knowledge that I'm picking up. Like, I hope that's the case. I tend to stick with Babylon at the moment. Don't really know why. You just keep going back to it. Fair enough. That's alright.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I
Who's-
didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Nurse Elizabeth? Is that you?
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Oh, can we fix the... Do we have to fix the boiler?
Elizabeth? You alright? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Aw, Nurse Elizabeth. Why go through
Do you
her?
really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see.
Oh, don't worry about it, Flux. If you want to learn,
Thank you, Doctor.
absolutely go ahead. Don't worry about it, dude. You can take care of yourself. Don't force yourself to stay up and if you're sore. If you don't want to. Absolutely look after yourself. And Retro Crumpets, thank you very much for that host, dude. There you are. I think you were playing Final Fantasy 14 tonight, weren't you? You were. Yes, it says so. Zbot says so. Administration. We unlock this room? We can. This place is a lot bigger than I initially realized. Hello, is that Bit Surgeon? Bite Surgeon, there we go. It's a Crumpet raid. A Thorn Hammer raid. Wait, what? No, it's not. Welcome back, Thorn. Now, the key for the boiler room is right here. Can I just take it?
The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Why don't I just pick it up? I don't understand. Alright, let's go into the waiting room and talk to everyone if we can.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by.
Got tired of these two doggos? Ha.
I wanted more for myself, but...
No worries, Metro. Go and look after Jax and Ava. Alright, let's... Can I go back here? I mean, I'm a doctor, so, I mean, surely I'm allowed to.
Dr. Colden.
Can I look at anything else here? No. Nothing here. What's this?
In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, yeah, but I know where the boiler room key is. So why don't I just pick it up? That's a very strange thing.
This man,
And Frazwar is raiding as well.
His file is incomplete.
Hello, Retroverts. Welcome, Retroverts, to Call of Cthulhu. How y'all doing? Flux Dragon, unfortunately, it's not the case of trying to stay up. It's more a case of being in too much pain to fall asleep easily. Your doctor thinks you may have fibromyalgia. Basically, it means I'm constantly in pain. Oh, dude, that sucks, dude. That's a lot of dude I just said there. I'm really sorry to hear that. Inanna Miniacs. Magnus Frazwar. Hello, welcome, guys. Welcome in. Hope you guys had a lot of fun. What were you playing tonight, Frazwar?
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you. I'll be going.
Okay. So we can't do anything else here. Let's just leave this place. Yeah, I hope you're able to sort of relax or get comfortable.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything
Flux.
until I finish the inventory.
Oh, that's right. It was Zelda, wasn't it? I was there watching you play it. What an idiot. I was watching you play Zelda. I was there.
The fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
That was a lot of dudes. Hey, King Argroth as well. Welcome back. Ghost Shadow. Hello. Oh, you got a taxi coming. Oh, good luck. Have a good night.
Where did my fiance go? I hope those nutcases.
Thank you very much again for the hosting the raid, dude. Have a good night, Fraz.
Where did my fiance go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long.
And there's Officer Bradley.
No patience here.
Now, what can we talk to you about?
Ethan.
Marie,
Oh.
What are you doing here?
They know each other on a first name basis.
Waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
We all talked about you're a bad liar. Why didn't you come to me instead? I'll prescribe you something. Let's go with this one. You're a bad liar.
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
It looks like a stable man. He.
Only to me.
I mean,
you worry about me.
Nobody on this island is really stable.
I'm happy to
Truly.
see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Go on, Officer Bradley. Out with it, please.
I have nightmares.
Yeah, everyone's got nightmares on this island.
Every night.
You're as comfortable as you can be. Your legs and hips are made for tonight. Like someone's trying to stab your legs with a butter knife. Damn.
You're not the only one.
No.
Damn, dude.
No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm
What's the story so far? Right. How much time do you have? So, if you guys missed the stream last night, you start off the game, you are a down in your luck detective, maybe potentially alcoholic detective, whatever, in Boston in the 1920s, 1924. You receive a case. You have to go and investigate the. This guy thinks his daughter is murdered, but it was ruled as like as an accident, a fire in their house. Which Miniacs, thank you for the follow. A fire in their house, which killed the mother, son, and the father. But the father of the mother, he thinks that she was murdered, or he thinks something else weird just happened. So you're investigating the Sarah Hawkins case on the island of Darkwater, which is as inviting as it sounds. There's whale bones for a sign, and it's all grim and grimy, and probably smells of rotten fish. But yeah, so you do that. You find your way into. You investigate through a series of events. You end up in a cave. You see some dark Cthulhu occultists. You escape the cave, kind of. There's a tunnel collapse. You're picked up. You escape a mental institution. And I forget bits that happen in between. Currently, right now, we're playing as a doctor, one of our allies. Dr. Marie Colden. Officer Bradley is one of our friends as well. So I think what's happened is we are viewing a past event through her. I think that's what's happening right now. So, yeah. And Officer Bradley, while he has a penchant for eyeliner, which is pretty cool, I think he's everyone in this island is suffering from like insomnia and nightmares because of the whole Cthulhu dark Leviathan Lovecraftian nightmares and stuff. So yeah, it's no surprise he looks a bit haggard from lack of sleep.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
An alcoholic detective in the 1920s is your spirit animal.
Related to Fuller's work?
I like the way you think, Maniacs.
But I will figure all this out.
You got your snuggle buddy with you? Oh, Flux. What kind of dog do you have?
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
I'm sure that there's bits I've missed out from memory. But there's kind of some puzzle elements in here. Some dialogue options, you can complete different dialogue options depending on what you've investigated so far and what your stats are. There's a tiny bit of RPG element in this as well.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Thanks for letting me know. Can't speak to you. Can't speak to you. And this is Fuller's office, which we cannot get into.
I could go through the administration office.
Yes, let's hope. Where is the administration office? Oh, that would be this place then. So yeah, it's an interesting game so far. It definitely falls within that space of like, it's not AAA, but it's technically not indie either. It's like actually maybe it is indie technically. I don't know. It's like this AA, triple I space. I don't know how to describe it. Hey, Svaloper. Good evening to you. Can you swap from first person to third person? No, you can't. But you do see the characters in third person during cutscenes. But you play in first person only. Admin the wishlist to check it out, but it sounds like great so far. It's really cool, Miniacs. I do really like it. There's some. I've had one or two moments of frustration, but overall, I am enjoying it. How you doing tonight, Svalper? What are you up to? Flux, you have a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. His name is Fudge. That's a great name for a dog. And I wouldn't still be alive without him. He's an absolutely amazing dog. Oh, that's awesome. Dogs are the best. Freaking love dogs.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have...
Oh, you're on a night shift tonight, Swalper. That's unfortunate.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, hello. You caught me. Hello.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
Thank you.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
She looks friendly.
I will tell him,
doesn't she?
Less.
She's a very friendly, intense look about her. Okay, so let's distract Donovan. Let's cut off the water and distract Donovan. So we need to get to the boiler room, I think, and distract her. You're trying to convince your folk to let you get a Pomsky? What's a Pomsky? Is it like a Pomeranian? I'm not sure. I'm familiar with that dog. I think one of the things I love about autumn is when you see all the videos of... I said this on Twitter. When you see all the videos of dogs just losing it over piles of leaves and just tearing through them, like the maniacs that they are. I love it. It's so good. Okay, so I know where the boiler room key is. She just won't pick it up. So I think we just have to go there, shut off the boiler. Can I take the key now? Hey, there we go.
The key to the boiler room.
Let's go to the boiler room.
All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Pomeranian and a husky. Ooh, interesting. That does sound pretty cool. Okay, so now I have to find where the boiler room is. If only there was a map here. Storage room. You're doing inventory. Probably not that way. Surgical ward? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Gotta be a sign for it. There's the men's bathroom. Actually, is anyone in the bathroom? Wait. Did I just go in a circle? I think I did. Alright, let's try and follow the red pipe, shall we? Follow the red pipe. Where's the red pipe going? Ooh, I'm getting dizzy. It went into that room there. And here's the boiler room. How appropriate. Have a look at a Corman Shepherd. It's a corgi crossed with a German Shepherd. Is that a really big corgi or a really small German Shepherd? Ah, excuse me. Okay, so if we just cut the water off. Come on, you can do it. Put some muscle into it.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Alright then. Let's find a tool. Are there any tools lying around here? There's plenty of things lying around here, but... Like, what kind of tool are we looking for, exactly? There's a lot more involved than I realised. A lot more work. Oh, wait, was there not a crowbar somewhere? I feel like I saw a crowbar somewhere. It's a really, really small German Shepherd. Oh, that sounds adorable. My sister got a German Shepherd at Christmas. He was such a cute pup. So it's a lovely video as well. She cries a little bit. It's very cute. Just get 2 dogs. As my dream is to. I mean that really would be like if I could stream or do something or change my work schedule somehow to be able to work from home a little bit, like more often, like at least 3 days a week on the reg.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
I would love to get a dog, but I don't think it's possible right now. Right, so hello,
Dr. Colden.
Nurse. I'm walking around in circles here, and I cannot find a tool with which to change that.
We're running out of this.
Oh,
medicine.
hello.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once
Okay.
again.
Work from home, I have a wee dog. Yeah.
Donovan takes her instructions directly
the dream.
to Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Okay. There's a book here. Right, is there anything else over here? Aha!
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Oh. That's not a thing I need. Okay. So... where would I find a tool? In the storage cupboard, maybe? That seems like it'd be the right idea, right? That seems like the right place to go. Then you got Fudge about 7 months ago. He was around 10 months old. He was basically a rescue. He had no microchip, no vaccinations, and was 4 kilograms underweight. Aw. Poor wee thing. Hey, here we are. This is where the party is. We got a monkey wrench. So where was the boiler room? I've lost the boiler room again. Nope, this is reception. Storage room. Lost. There's the red pipe, and it was this way. Oops. I ran right past it? I did run right past it. Alright then, let's break this. Now he's microchipped, vaccinated, the right weight, and snoring his head off.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Go back to Elizabeth. Okay, let's go back to Elizabeth, who was at the men's bathroom, so that was down here. Hey Elizabeth, I'm sorry.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
Yeah, I personally would prefer to get a rescue.
I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have different.
Plus, you get a lot of interesting mixes. Like they're not like I prefer mutts.
Punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that.
They're also less expensive.
Courage, Elizabeth.
And don't necessarily come with health problems that bred dogs have, or at least they come with less problems. Okay, new objective: get into Fuller's office. And that was down here. Nope. It was over here. Oh. Alright, so they're talking. I'm gonna go into his office. Yeah, I feel bad about throwing Elizabeth under the bus like that, but
The missing files must be hidden here.
Poor Elizabeth. Alright, I don't see any other files there. What about here? Nope, no files there. Anything hit? Nope, not here. Not here. Seriously? Where did you put your files? Oh, how about the only place I can interact with?
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Okay. Right, so we've done that. There's gotta be something else in this room. That can't be it. Also, and I made this crappy joke earlier. Look at the phonograph. Anyway, what's in this room? Locked. And that's the main door there. Okay, so there's nothing here. There's nothing else in this room. I'm convinced of it. I mean, there are files everywhere in this place, and yet not a single one am I to interact with. I mean, there's Dr. Fuller. He's the only male doctor here. In fact, he's the only male here, I think, apart from maybe the janitor. Alright. There's nothing here. Nothing here. Do I just leave? Pretty sure Fudge is beat before you got him as well. First, you couldn't put your hand on his head without him putting himself into the floor. Aw. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a reaction.
I should go another way.
Should I leave? Guess I should leave. Nope, still got to search Fuller's office. I'm missing something here. What the hell am I missing? There's nothing on the ceilings. Luckily he stopped doing that, so though he still cowers when you come home after being out, as though he's done something wrong. Easily started by petting him and giving him a hug, though. Aw. Yeah, maybe it'll just take time to hopefully remove that behavior. Or that reaction, rather. I hope I'm sure he sounds like he's on the mend. You're doing a lot of good stuff.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
It is a puzzle.
I've unlocked
Nailed it.
patient files.
Alright, and we've got...
I was right.
We've got one of those things. Let's listen to the sonograph. Jesus.
Conclusions. Session number 17.
Oh, it's Sarah Hawkins.
Patient? Sarah Hawkins.
Are you bleeding from your head?
The patient
Or is it just...
appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos.
Oh, there's a hidden object here.
It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
There's a hidden something here. Is it here? No. You realise this game reminds you of Dishonored? It's like that mobile game, The Room with all the puzzles? Yes! The room's really good. The room...
Why is Ethan on medication?
Or the first room is on the Switch now. And if you haven't played the room before, I highly recommend it. It's really good. Managed to bust through it in a couple of hours. Guys, check out Maniacs. Thank you very much for hanging out, and thank you for the follow as well. Thank you very much for being here.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
Yeah, PTSD, so you can play on it. Sorry, let me start that sentence again without slurring my words. You have PTSD, so you completely empathize with him. I think that's why we're so close, because we get each other and know each other what's going on without having to communicate. That sounds really nice. Not the PTSD part, obviously, but the fact you have this like a kinship with your dog. I think that's why I prefer like classes like hunters and things like that in RPGs. I like being like that one with my animals.
Only subjects.
I'm still missing something.
James came. Irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him.
this finger belonged to a woman? Why keep it here?
Great question. It's gross.
I am prepared.
I missed what you guys were talking about.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller.
Magnus Preda, thank you also for that follow.
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement.
Oh.
When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings.
Oh, okay. So he had a part of it.
In the meantime,
or he's involved in it.
Hidden in plain sight.
Oh, he's not talking about our paintings? I think he's talking about our paintings. Also, I don't know what I'm doing now. Hello, oil man. Nope. That's why you had your pet bear in World of Warcraft. Was the only person in GTA to look after Chop. Yeah, I looked after Chop. Or Chop. Was it Chop or Chopper? Whatever. Yeah, the bulldog. He was awesome. Yeah, I think in Warcraft, I think my Night Elf had was it a Darkstalker? And I think my Tauren Hunter had... Oh, there was a special spawn. It was a black lion. So I think I got that as a pet. I had to tank it a little bit though because it did a lot of damage, but I had a black lion as a pet. Quite often we have nightmares. Fudge will wake you up from it, snuggle with me. Fudge also picks up on your seizures and can give you up to 7 minutes of warning before one happens. That's awesome. Your dogs are like a superhero. Okay, so, like, what's going on here, Doc? How am I to progress? When you're in the lines, is dwarf for the bear. Yep. Of course it was a dwarf, Thorn. Of course it was. Okay, I feel like I'm going crazy here. Which is the metagame of a Cthulhu game, if I'm being honest. What am I supposed to be looking at? Is it the lampshade over there? I'm not seeing what I should be interacting with. These yours would be hero, that's for sure. I think that's really sweet. Oh, here we go. Finally we're at the shoe.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Yep. Let's leave the reconstruction scene.
I must go back to the basement.
I guess we should leave this room then. Go down to the psychiatric wing. Hey, Blue Weasel. Good evening, dude. How are you doing? How's Canada? I got it. So where's the psychiatric wing door? Where's that? It's a surgical ward. It's not in there. Storage room. There's the exits. Block B. Where's the door to the psychological ward? Kitchen, storage room, block A. Pharmacy, bathroom, administration. Oh, here we are. Canada's good cold. How's Sweden? Chilly. On the upper mild side of chilly, but it's getting there. We had a bit of frost on the weekend actually. I think Monday morning as well. Or debatably, it was snow. I'm calling it frost because it lasted about 2 seconds. But yeah, getting colder, getting darker as well. We're almost in the dark times, the dark ages in Sweden. Oh, lovely! Look at all that red paint. Somebody dropped their paint can. What's in here? Oh, hello.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
I got stabbed. You know, looking forward to winter. Where about is it you are Flux? I feel like it was somewhere in the. It was the US, but I feel like it was like It wasn't Georgia.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
Was it Missouri? Oh, you're from the UK. Well, I was completely wrong. You're...
Talk.
I apologize.
Oh, I swear I'll shoot.
Is this Algernon? It was Charles Hawkins. We don't have those yet, but let's go that way.
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
Oh, we met him at the start of the game. That's who he is. That's Algernon Drake.
He was here for a very specific item.
Oh.
Hey, Lemon.
The book.
Good evening, dude.
Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What
They both have a U in the abbreviation. I mean, yeah, but...
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for
It's about 3,000 kilometers difference.
Sarah Hawkins, you say?
Close
Let's go
enough.
back to the start, shall we?
Nailed it, first time.
Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Okay.
All right.
Come with me. This will affect your destiny.
You after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Ta-ta. Okay, apparently we're just speeding along now. That bridge looks stable. Chapter 9. The book projected Pierce into the body of Dr. Colden, and the detective watched helplessly as Bradley's friend carried out her inquiry. Confronted with the experiments of Fuller, she got into his office and discovered that the director of the Riverside Institute was hiding information on, if not the body of, Sarah Hawkins. But she was discovered by Fuller. Pierce must save her before it's too late. So, I'm a little bit confused. I feel like that was in the past. You love an LA Noire version of this game where it's free roam? Yeah. That'd be cool, yeah. Without any stealth sections or monster fights that are garbage. I feel like that was a past thing because Francis Sanders was in there, and so was his wife. Unless I misunderstood that whole situation, in which case it was present, but I feel like that was in the past. And I'm pretty sure we're too late if that's the case. But it doesn't look like it is. But we'll see how it goes. I like the music. Very noir.
I pray that Colden is really here. And alive.
This is Dr. Fuller's office. I just came in through the window. His security is garbage. I had to break the boiler to distract the nurse to get into this room, and I just walked in through a window. Alright, whatever. Well, hey Tremor, welcome to the stream. How's it going? You really want to start streaming, but you need to start your PC out first. Plus, you don't know if your internet would handle a stream very well. Oh, Phantom Games. I do remember you, Trevor. Hello, Phantom. How's it going? How's your streaming going? Another Diary of the Pastor's Wife.
Old diary.
I feel like we finally have issue number 1. Hey, Trevor, thank you very much for that Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you. I very much appreciate that. You heard the Mario mushroom. Dude. Always read the book. It's fine. Just a little bit of horror. A little bit of trauma. It's fine. Alright, so the game's saved. The game has saved.
The Scylla is here. Like in the vision. Colden came this way.
Yes, she did. Alright. I do really appreciate it. It's true. That's why I looked in the camera. Alright. Unfortunately, Tremor, you have just arrived at not a great time. Because I'm actually about to end the stream there. So I apologize for you've been here for like 2 seconds.